Hello and welcome to By the Way with Beth and Stacey. I am Beth Cooper.
And I am Stacey Earlywine, and we are going to take a musical journey today.
Yes, we are. It's going to be so fun.
It is. I'm looking forward to this one.
We're talking about music from the past today. So
we're going to do 100 years.
Okay.
We're going from 1900 to 2010.
Awesome. So if you're just joining us for the first time, on By the Way, we like to talk about things from the past. So we like nostalgic items. We like to talk about the history of Clay County, Illinois, and just all kinds of fun things from the past. So today is about music.
Yes. My favorite subject.
Yes.
My favorite subject. But you know what, Beth? I came across an ad, and it's not, normally we do our Better Homes and Gardens.
Yes, we like to start the show with an ad.
But I came across this Super Summer Salads. It's a Campbell soup ad.
Okay, let's take a look at that.
It's just, it comes from a McCall's magazine. Okay, so guys, I need to talk to you guys about this. Make them with soup in the cool of the morning. Serve them chilled at night. Okay, these are kind of gross. Okay, just saying. That top one.
It looks like a fish.
It does. It is a tuna celery salad mold.
Okay.
Yeah. Tuna.
This is so 1950s. Where did this come from?
I don't know, but it's a McCall's magazine, and I think it is a 1950s. But it's all okay. So it's Campbell soup. So this is made with cream of celery soup, but you serve them chilled. And
it's like a dip. But in today's world, we'd serve it in a cute little crock with some crackers, I bet. Yeah, and in the 1950s, you serve it in a mold shaped like a fish.
Yeah, it is, but there's unflavored gelatin in it. So it literally molds it, gelatins it up. The middle one, guys, tomato beef salad mold. It's made with tomato soup.
So it's kind of like a little, and you said beef, right? Yeah, it says beef. It's like a little mini meatloaf with the side of cucumber slices.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's like tomato soup, flavored gelatin, unflavored gelatin, cold water, cooked cup of finely diced cooked beef, celery, chopped cucumber, onion, pour into a mold, chill till firm.
Now, do you have any texture issues with food?
I have super texture. There's no way.
Me too. I'm like, I don't think I could do it.
The only one, the bottom is a chicken cranberry salad mold, and it's made with cream of chicken soup. But once again, it's a mold, and it's cold.
Yeah, that's gross.
And the very bottom says, good cook with Campbell soup, which I do love.
Oh, yeah.
I cook with Campbell. I mean, who doesn't cook with all those fun soups and stuff?
I like to cook with Campbell soup. I mean, I have a lot of casseroles that call for that. That's good stuff. But to serve it cold with unflavored gelatin and in a mold shaped like a fish.
There's just something wrong about that.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. There's just something's not right.
Yeah, but when we
because then when you cut into it and it just kind of gives me the
heebie-jeebies.
That's almost as bad as the Orchardville cookbook.
Yes, that's what I was going to say. Yeah, like you can just read through those old cookbooks and see how over the years our whole diet and
the raw
meat
things. Sandwich.
That's almost like a joke. Do you think people really ate that?
Oh, I bet they did. I don't know.
So sick.
I don't know. But we're going to dive right in because we got a lot of music.
Okay.
So I'm going to assume everybody out there in our viewing area loves music, right?
I would think so. And you might not love all music, but I bet you love some of this. So.
I'm going to introduce the songs, and then we're going to play a little ditty of each song.
Okay.
We are going to go to 1900. Ooh. So in the 1900s, Mr. Al Jolson, big performer there.
Okay.
And the name of the song is Ma Blushin' Rosie.
We might have a little bit of a technical difficulty here. We'll wait just a second. So, Ma Blushin' Rosie.
Ma Blushin' Rosie by Al Jolson.
Okay.
We're waiting for our technical director. Are we on, Ty?
Yeah. I don't know why it's not playing.
Okay, well, we'll talk about something else for a minute. So, Anyway, on these songs, we've picked a little bit from the whole last 100 years, and
Oh,
it is
yeah.
amazing how music has changed
Oh, that's
over the years.
That is what shocked.
Okay.
You got it working now? Okay,
we're
let's
ready.
go back to Ma Blush and Rosie, 1900.
Rosie, you are my posy. You are my heart's bouquet. Come out here in the moonlight. There's something sweet, love, I wanna say. Your honey boy.
I love that.
Did you love
It
that?
makes me think of an old movie. You hear songs like that
Yes.
on old movies, but yeah, I could just see people like swinging around the dance floor on that.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
now-
so cute.
Now this one's a good one. 1910, By the Light of the Silvery Moon.
By the light of the silvery moon, I want to spoon. To my honey I'll croon love's tune. Honeymoon, keep a shining in June. Your silvery beams will bring love's dreams. We'll be cuddling soon. By
Was that like fun? Doris Day.
Yeah, okay. What year was that? Because that was a little. I
Okay.
mean, honestly, I thought that the lyrics were a little risque for the time.
They are.
She wants to spoon with the love of
My
her
life
life.
on the Silvery Moon. Well, it actually came out in 1910, but I couldn't find
Okay.
a very old version, so I found the Doris Day version.
Okay.
So that's the one I sent to Jensen. But
Okay.
yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. So like seriously, I was singing at a something over at Xenia, and there was like a lot of older ones, and I mean, and there was one of the songs that they had me sing that they loved back in their day, and it was I loved my lover on the porch, and I loved my lover, and I'm like, oh my goodness, you people think that our stuff was bad? I don't know.
I have a feeling people have been putting some risque thoughts into their music for a long
That's
time.
right. Let's go to 1913. Al Jolson, You Made Me Love You.
You made me love you. I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to do it. You made me want to. And all the time you knew it. I guess you always knew it. You made me happy sometime.
Now, see, I love that song.
I did
That
too.
band in the back.
Oh man, I love big band.
I love big band too.
And our love for big band is a little bit of the reason why our intro music is what it is,
It
and
truly
our
is.
credits, because Stacey and I both have a love for big band music, and that's kind of where we came
Oh,
up with our
yeah.
retro themed closing and opening to our show. So
Oh yeah, we
Yeah.
definitely love it. It's you can't beat it. And right now, so we're still in that 1900s mode, you know. So we're not, you know, things haven't changed too much. Now this is one of my favorite, 1925. So we just left the teens.
okay.
So we are in 1925. Sweet Georgia Brown. This is a good one. Yeah. I
Yeah,
like
that
Sweet
is
Georgia
fun.
Brown. Yeah, so you notice how we just went into that flapper stage?
Yes.
Da da da.
Yeah,
da,
that's what I was
da,
thinking.
da, da, da,
And they're kicking their heels
yeah.
up, and
We
yeah.
played that in a high school band. I think
Yeah.
we did that. Yeah, Sweet Georgia Brown's one of my favorites.
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah, so that was 1925, so we got a little bit more of that flapper.
Okay.
A little bit jazzier coming up.
Okay.
All right, so let's hit 1929. Oh, smooth voice. Nat King Cole.
Oh man, he's one of my favorites, like Christmas music by Nat King Cole.
Why did
I'm
I know
all
you
over
were
that.
I knew that. Well, I didn't pick Chestnuts Roasty, but I did pick
okay.
Stardust.
Okay.
And now the purple dusk of twilight time steals across the meadows of my heart. High up in the sky, the little stars climb, always reminding me that we're apart.
So, are we talking a smooth voice right
Oh
there?
yes, I love him so much.
I do too.
Oh, he's great.
Another one of my favorites has got that voice, Johnny Mathis. Oh my goodness, you talk about a smooth crooner.
Yeah, he
but
is.
Nat King Cole was wonderful. Now I always liked Natalie Cole.
Yes.
You know.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
You know, I loved all that scat.
Oh, yeah.
And so then after, when I got older, I like I said, I always listened to Natalie Cole. But then, so then I started diving into a little Nat King Cole, and I'm telling you what.
Oh yeah.
Smooth
Yes.
as silk.
Yes.
Smooth as silk. So I only had one from the 20s.
Okay.
So we're going to dive into the 1930s. How
Okay.
about a little George Gershwin with I Got Rhythm?
Okay.
Yeah. How fun was that?
Yes.
Yeah, see, did you know that I've been teaching myself piano. I took piano lessons for just a little bit.
Uh-huh. And
And,
now you've just decided to teach yourself the
Well,
rest of the
yeah,
way?
because
You
my mother
amaze
got
me.
sick, so I didn't get to continue on with my lessons. And then we got an exchange student. My piano is in her bedroom,
Oh.
but I don't play like that.
Oh, you don't? Well, I bet you do one day.
I'm gonna keep trying. After I get my room back when Carolina leaves, then I'm gonna start. But we need to take a quick commercial break, and then
Okay.
we will come back with more fun music.
Okay.
At your locally owned Napa Auto Parts stores in Flora and Louisville, you can count on experts to have the solutions to keep you running on the road or in the field. More than just your car, the Napa Auto Parts stores in Flora and Louisville carry a large inventory of Napa products for farms, heavy trucks, and just about everything that moves. Experienced associates understand your needs and are ready to help with the perfect part at a great value. That's Napa Know-How at your locally owned Napa Auto Parts stores in Flora and Louisville. Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop.
We like technology at Flora Savings Bank. Here's what you can accomplish in our mobile banking app in less than 30 seconds. See account balances in your transactions, set up an account alert, make a transfer between accounts, get an alert text message about your transfer, pay a bill, turn your debit card off and then back on. It all happens in the palm of your hand with our free My Bank to Go app. Search My Bank to Go in the App Store or Google Play and give mobile banking a try. Flora Savings Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Jimmy ordered lumber, doors, paint, windows, electrical, plumbing, and much more. Oh yeah, Jimmy ordered guns too.
John Lucas,
What?
you better be dreaming about all the stuff we sell here at Zink Building Center.
Oh, I would. Zink Building Center in Louisville on Route 45. It's a cool place.
And welcome back to By the Way with Beth and Stacey. Today we are talking about music from the past.
We are. We've hit 1900. We are now in the 1930s. Another good decade of music.
Yep.
And let's listen to everybody's going to know this one. Let's listen to a little bit of Over the Rainbow by Judy Garland.
Oh, I love it.
1939.
I heard of once in a lullaby.
You know, the thing I got to say about this is we're talking back in the day when people sang.
I was thinking that
Absolutely
no one sings anymore.
Nobody sings anymore.
I mean, sadly, a lot of the people that are producing music right now, like, they don't have a really good voice that's auto-tuned.
Everything is
But,
auto-tuned.
like, back then, people,
they performed. You sang everywhere you went. You know, today it's like everybody's lip syncing, and it's all about the dancing and the craziness and all that.
And your look.
And how you're marketable. Yeah, there are a lot of really talented people. And like I said, Judy Garland was a beautiful singer. But no, it's true. You know, I mean, today singers today, and I love I love music and stuff, but they couldn't hang with a Judy Garland or a.
Oh no.
They don't.
And I wonder, like, those past performers, like, do they look down at who's famous today for singing and being like, what? They can't even sing. How did they achieve this?
Yeah, because have you ever heard somebody sing, "Oh, I love them," and then listen to them live?
Oh yeah.
And even live performances aren't live anymore. They're all lip syncing.
Yeah.
All those every time you listen to somebody sing the Star Spangled Banner it's all pre-recorded. Nobody's singing anything. They don't even do live Star Spangled Banner at the football games anymore.
I didn't know that.
Oh no, they're all pre-recorded. Yeah.
So when that one guy did it at the Super Bowl this year, and he did such a good job.
He didn't sing it live.
Chris Stapleton.
It wasn't live. No,
Oh.
They're all pre-recorded. The whole entire thing, even the Super Bowl act, like the halftime show, is all pre-recorded now.
Our lives are a lie.
Everything's a lie.
Everything's a lie. Believe nothing.
Okay, let's hit. Here's a good one. I sang this at one of the Depot shows one time. 1937, My Funny Valentine.
Behold the way our fine feathered friend his virtue doth parade. Thou knowest not, my dim-witted friend, the picture thou hast made. Thy vacant brow and thy tousled hair conceal thy good intent. Thou noble, upright, truthful, sincere, and slightly dopey gent.
Okay.
Yeah, we didn't get to the My Funny Valentine. I didn't realize it had such a big intro.
Yeah, I didn't realize that either, but that's okay.
My Funny Valentine.
Yeah, that's a beautiful song.
It is a beautiful song. It is a beautiful song. So we go from My Funny Valentine. We're going to kick it into the 1940s.
Okay, this is where it starts getting more into I love the 40s because that's when big band really kicked it off, and you really.
It is.
And I just love the music.
This is a great one. How about a little Andrew Sisters, Boogie Woogie?
Oh man, I love the Andrew Sisters.
Boogie Woogie
Their
Bugle Boy.
Christmas music is amazing. They did so many Christmas songs.
Did they really?
Oh my gosh, they're in all of them. Yes. Okay.
Well, okay, let's hear a little Boogie Woogie Bugle Boy.
He was a famous trumpet man from out Chicago way. He had a boogie style that no one else could play. He was a top man at his craft. But then his number came up and he was gone with the draft. He's in the army now, a blowing reveille. He's a boogie woogie bugle boy of Company B. They made him blow a bugle for his Uncle Sam. It really brought him down because 'cause they couldn't jam. The captain seemed to understand.
Yeah, those vocals.
Yes.
Those
yeah.
vocals are hard to pick out.
Oh, I know. They were so good together, and
Oh,
they just
yeah.
they had to have been sisters. I mean, even if you
Right.
didn't know they were sisters, you would guess they were because their voices are just so they blend.
Yeah, well, families usually, I mean, because everybody kind of sounds
Yes.
alike, so it's hard to pick out
Yeah.
when you're
My
talking
family all
families.
sounds alike. All the women in my family can't. If you talk to us on the phone, you can't tell us apart.
Me and my sisters is the same way.
Yeah.
Like if they don't really know which one.
Yeah.
Like when we would call my mom, it'd be like, "Hey, Mom, it's Stacey. Oh, hi."
Yes,
you know,
yeah,
we didn't really
have to identify.
say.
Even my daughters will call the house, and then they aren't sure if they're talking to me or one of their sisters.
Yeah.
or their sister, because they're like, who is this? We all have to say it every time
Yeah.
because we don't know. We all sound exactly the same.
All right, 1941. Ooh, you'll love this one. The Glenn Miller Orchestra, Chattanooga Choo Choo.
Love it.
Pardon me, boys.
Yeah, I love that one.
I do too. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a good one.
Yeah, it's good with the words too. That version didn't have the words,
Yeah,
but
it
there are
didn't.
words, right?
Pardon me, boys. Is
Yeah.
that the Chattanooga Choo Choo?
Yeah, that's it. Mhm.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a good one. Yeah, I love that one too. And then I was going. Do you love musicals?
I do love musicals.
I do love musicals too.
Oh man,
Have
yeah,
you
even
ever?
my kids love musicals.
Have you ever seen Meet Me in St. Louis?
No, but I do.
Oh,
know
it's a good one.
I do know the songs though.
Yeah, it's a good musical. Judy Garland.
Uh huh.
Yeah, well, that came out in 1944.
Okay.
Yes.
Right in the middle of the World War II.
Right in the middle of the war. So let's do a little Meet Me in St. Louis by Judy Garland, 1944.
When Louis came home to the flats, he hung up his coat and his hat. He gazed all around, but no wifey he found. So he said, "Where can Flossie be at?" A note on the table he spied. He read it just once, then he cried. It ran, "Louis dear, it's too slow for me here, so I think I will go for a ride. Meet me in St. Louis, Louis, meet me at the fair."
Love that.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's a good one.
Yes, because that was when the World's Fair, where they talk. The musical is set in the World's Fair in St. Louis. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a great musical. Gosh, I haven't seen it though for years.
No, I've never seen it, but I do know the song.
So, Beth, what would be your favorite musical era? Now that we're going, it's hard to pick,
Okay.
isn't it?
I don't know that I could pick an era. You want to just talk about my favorite musicals?
No,
Is that
sure.
what you mean?
What do you want to know? What's your favorite?
So Mamma Mia.
Yep.
My favorite because I love ABBA and I love every single song in the whole thing. Hairspray, love that one.
Oh, I like Hairspray. Yeah.
Grease, I guess I love that a lot more when I was younger, but it has good music.
See, I like Chicago.
Yeah.
He had it coming.
Yeah.
He had it coming. I
like
love
that
that
one.
That's a revenge song.
Yes.
Of course, it would be my favorite musical. Yeah, I love that. But
Yes.
we're getting ready to go into one of my favorite decades, and that's the 50s.
Okay, one of mine too.
I love everything about the 50s. I love the music. I love. I'd say when I pick my favorite decade of Florida's music, I'm going to go with the 50s, and I love the 70s. We're going to knock on the 70s here shortly.
Okay.
But right now, we're going to head into the 1950s, and
Okay.
we're going to do a little bit of Only You by the Platters.
Okay.
1951.
Only you can make all this world seem right. Only you can make the darkness bright.
Love the platters.
You gotta love the platters.
Yes, and those notes they hit. Oh man.
Oh yeah, it's
love
great.
It. Mm-hmm.
The platters are.
That was a fantastic song.
That is, when you hear it, you just like, you just stop for a moment because you know what's coming.
Oh yeah.
Da 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 da. Then we start.
I can't hit those notes, so I'm not even gonna try.
Come on, Beth. Let's try it.
I don't know.
Okay, so now this is another fun one. 1959. How about a little take out the papers in the trash? A little yakety yak by the Coasters.
Take out the papers and the trash, or you don't get no spending cash. If you don't scrub that kitchen floor, you ain't gonna rock and roll no more. Yakety yak.
Don't talk, man.
Just finished cleaning up your room. Let's see that dust fly with that broom. Get all that garbage out of sight, or you don't go out Friday night. Yakety yak.
Don't talk, man.
You just.
Well, our producer Jensen just walked in the door, and a little toe tapping back there.
Yeah.
You can't help yourself, can you? No, you can't help yourself.
Yes.
Now, this next song is one of my favorites.
Okay.
You want to know why it's very memorable to me?
I have no idea.
I got my first speeding ticket to this song.
Oh, well, no wonder you remember.
I did. I had to put this one in there. It's in the 50s, too. It's a little Jerry Lee Lewis.
Okay.
A little.
I think I know what you're going to say.
Great Balls of Fire.
All right, here we go.
You shake my nerves and you rattle my brain. Too much of love drives a man insane. You broke my will, but what a thrill. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. I let you love what I thought it was funny. You came along and woo, now honey, I've changed my mind. This love is fine. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Kisses, baby. Feels good.
Yeah, see, so when the policeman, I was going to college, I was going to OCC, I was probably 17 years old. I think it was my first 1987. I was, I don't know. No, when did I go to college? 85. I graduated in 85, so then right before 86, and I was just a cruising. I was heading into Noble. I was on Route 50 right there, and that song came on, and I just went to cruising. And, the police officer gave me a ticket.
How dare he? I mean, it was
I think
a good
it's
song.
pretty rude.
He should have known.
I tried to get out of it.
drive faster
I
when you're
said,
listening
hey,
to that.
I said, Great Balls of Fire's on, you just kept going. You know what I know my second speeding ticket was to?
Oh, what?
Barracuda by Heart. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, yeah, I can tell you all my favorite songs by my speeding tickets. Yeah, there were the 50s. Now, let's head into the 60s. Oh, wait a minute. We can't. We got to take a commercial break.
Yes.
Goodness, we got to go to commercial.
We'll be back.
If you're looking for a loan for your brand new home, call Clay County State Bank. If you want to transfer money so your future will look sunny, call Clay County State Bank. We got checking and savings and bill pay too.
An online banking, just ask our crew. For all your banking needs, we think you will agree.
Clay County State Bank is the place you need to be. Clay County State Bank.
At Clay City Banking Company, we're all on the same team, regardless of zip code. At home, work, school, or across the country, you can be part of our team with our cutting-edge mobile banking products. From your hand, you can check balances, transfer money, make deposits, and pay bills. Looking for a loan? We've got you covered with our mortgage, agriculture, commercial, and consumer loans. Join our team today. Clay City, Flora, Louisville, and Fairfield Banking Companies. We're the hometown banks, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
It's the weekend and your symptoms are worsening. The morning of a big meeting and you have a bigger sore throat. Ever experienced that urgency after picking up your sick child and your community health center has already closed? You will be able to connect to a provider at crhpc.org. Even if you have never been to CRHPC, you are welcome to utilize our services. Feel better after scheduling a video visit with CRHPC.
Tomorrow, Some fear the uncertainty it brings. Some trust the promise it holds. At Grinnell Mutual, we are always looking forward to tomorrow, growing and innovating. So even if the plans you have for the future aren't the same as the plans that the future holds for you, you can be ready. Because we'll be ready, like we have been for over 100 years. Trust in that. Trust in tomorrow. Talk to your mutual agent today.
Your local agent is on the square. Louisville, Clay County Farmers Mutual Insurance.
And welcome back to By the Way with Beth and Stacey. I am Beth Cooper.
And I am Stacey Earlywine, who doesn't know when to mute or unmute.
And today we're talking about music.
Fun. We just left the 50s and we're going into the 60s. 1969. Oh, well, this is, everybody loves this song. A Little Sweet Caroline.
Where it began, I can't begin to knowing, but then I know it's growing strong. Wasn't the spring, and spring became the summer. Who'd have believed you'd come along? Touching hands, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Sweet Caroline.
Well, you have to get the bum bum bum.
Oh, yeah, you got to get that in there. I love that song. What a classic.
Well, you know it's who it's written about, right?
Caroline.
Yeah, Caroline
Kennedy?
Kennedy, yes, it is. Did you not know that?
I didn't. No.
Yeah,
tell me that story.
Actually, Neil Diamond wrote that when Caroline Kennedy was born.
Oh,
around
okay.
that, wrote it for her.
Oh, that's so
Yeah.
sweet.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
I
it's
did not
pretty
know
neat.
that. Good trivia question.
That is a good trivia question. Ooh, Beatles. Love the Beatles. What's your favorite Beatles song?
In My Life.
That's your favorite?
Love that one. Do you remember the show Providence that was on in like the 90s and that was their intro song?
Oh, yeah, that's right. That is.
Love it.
I didn't pick your favorite.
Okay.
I picked mine.
Okay.
Ooh, I need your love, babe.
I love
this
them all,
one. I can't
honestly.
believe I didn't get a speeding ticket to this one. So let's just do a little 8 days a week. The Beatles, 1964.
I need your love, babe. Guess you know it's true. Hope you need my love, babe. Just like I need you. Hold me, love me. Hold me, love me. I ain't got nothing but love, babe. 8 days a week.
Yeah, totally.
You can't go wrong with the Beatles.
You can't go wrong with the
I told
Beatles.
you my favorite one, but honestly, there's not very many that I
Yeah.
don't like at all. I
So-
mean, I really, they're all good.
I feel like you're either a Beatles fan or a Rolling Stones fan.
Yes.
I'm picking the Beatles over the Stones any day. I don't care for the Stones.
I don't either. They have like one song that I like to listen to, and I can't even think the name of it.
Yeah,
So
I'm
that
not a
tells
real
you
big
that-
fan of the Rolling Stones. Sorry for all you
yeah.
Mick Jagger people, but I do
Yeah,
feel like, and it's
no.
also like I either felt like you love the Jackson 5 or you love the Osmonds.
Okay.
The Jackson 5 or the Osmonds, is that before you?
It was before me, but I mean, I like both a little bit. I
Yeah,
mean,
I
don't
would.
need
Yeah,
a-
Down
not
by
a
the
huge
Lazy
fan.
River. Down by the Lazy River is one of my favorite songs from the Osmonds.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's a really close toss-up because I love me some Michael Jackson. But
Yes.
yeah, but
Mhm.
definitely they're hands down the Beatles. Now
Mm-hmm.
this next song I picked was 1964, and I picked this song for the love of Bill Oliver.
Oh my gosh, was it Petula Clark?
It's Petula Clark.
Oh, he loved Petula
He
Clark.
loved Downtown.
So for those of you that don't know who Bill Oliver was, he was a friend of ours. He's passed away now, but he worked at the radio station for years and years, and then he also he was one of the original owners of the Hometown Journal newspaper in Clay County, and he was an amazing person, a good writer, super fun, and I worked for him for years. Stacey was friends with him for years, and he loved Petula Clark.
This was his Downtown was his favorite song.
All right, let's
so
hear
we're going
it.
to play
This is for
Petula
Bill.
Clark, Downtown, 1964, in honor of Bill Oliver.
When you're alone and life is making you lonely, you can always go downtown. When you've got worries, all the noise and the hurry seems to help, I know. Downtown, just listen to the music of the traffic in the city. Linger on the sidewalk where the neon signs are pretty. How can you lose? The lights are much brighter there. You can't forget all your troubles, forget all your cares. So go downtown. Things will be great when you're downtown. No finer place for sure. Downtown, everything's waiting for you.
How great is that?
Oh, I love her voice too.
I do like Petula Clark, and I like the name Petula.
I do too. Let's add that to our list of names
That's our
from
list
the past that we want to bring back. Yes.
Yeah, you could actually even name Petula Clark. I mean, literally use her entire name.
Yeah, Petula Clark.
Petula Clark Early Wine.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
Yes.
Petula Early Wine.
Yes.
Well, it's too late for me to have any more children.
Yeah,
so
no, I'm not having any more children.
maybe I'll
either,
tell one of
but-
my boys. Hey,
Yeah,
if you have it,
I'll put it on a list for future pets.
All right, now we're going into the 70s. I got a couple picked from the 70s. I think they're very recognizable. Like I said, this is one of my favorites because I'm a big Creedence Clearwater.
Oh,
But I didn't
man,
pick,
me too.
I didn't pick any Creedence, though. I went with
Oh.
a little bit, some other songs here. But how about a little Don McLean, 1970, American Pie?
A long, long time ago, I can still remember how that music used to make me smile. And I knew if I had my chance that I could make those people dance, and maybe they'd be happy for a while. But February made me shiver with every paper I deliver. Bad news on the doorstep, I couldn't take one more step. I can't remember if I cried when I read about his widowed bride, but something touched me deep inside the day the music died. So bye-bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. And them good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing, this'll be the day that I die.
Oh my gosh.
You know
That's
what
such a
about
classic.
the 70s? They told stories.
Yes, I think that's called
They
a ballad. Anytime there's a whole story
I
told
do.
in a song, and that was
Yeah, they
up
really.
until recently. Really, ballads were way more popular. No one wants to tell a story anymore.
Yeah, no, and the thing about it is that there's no chorus in that.
Yeah.
I mean, just the
Well,
Bye-Bye Miss American
yeah,
Pie a little bit.
pretty
but
short.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, and that's like an 8-minute song.
It is. It's a great song.
Here's an interesting tidbit about that song. So, like I've said on other episodes, I grew up in Harrisburg, and we had music class. And in 5th grade, our music class teacher let us pick we had a songbook called Hits from the 1970s. And that is what we got to sing in music class at school.
Really?
And so we sang American Pie we had music like twice a week, I think. So we would sing that, and we would sing the theme song from MASH.
Oh,
And a lot of people do not know
I don't know
that.
there's words, but
Yes,
we've had this conversation.
There are words, and I think I've mentioned it to you before
have.
off air, but there are words to the theme song from MASH, and it's called Suicide is Painless is the title of the song. And it goes, suicide is painless. It brings on many changes. And anyway, that was a song that we sang in school. What the heck was going on?
I don't know what was happening in your time.
What was going on at my school? My teacher, she probably didn't tell her administration that we were singing that.
You probably should have been singing that song.
I don't think it was probably on the lesson plan, but we sang
Probably
it.
not.
Us kids thought it was great.
I bet you did.
What? The 80s were crazy.
Yeah.
What's next?
1974, and I'm not going to tell you who it is because you're all going to figure it out, but it's by a great band called Leonard Skinner.
1, 2, 3.
Turn it up.
Big wheels keep on turning, carry me home to smack you, singing songs about the Southland. I miss Alabama once again, and I think it's the same.
Yeah, totally recognizable.
Everybody knows Sweet Home Alabama.
You betcha.
I mean, that's just a given.
Yeah, Skinner was awesome.
Yeah. Well, I like that song.
I like a lot of Leonard Skinner.
I don't know. Maybe I do, but I can't think of any others that are like in that same category.
My favorite from I like Creedence. I'm a big fan of Creedence.
too.
I didn't pick any Creedence, but they're about my favorite band.
Mine
from
too.
the
I grew
70s.
up on CCR. Like my dad listened to that all the time.
Love it.
So yeah.
So now we're going to jump right into the 80s. And the
Okay.
best thing about the 80s, I didn't think that I love 80s music. I'm a graduate of 85 high school. I did like the music, but the 80s came with fashion and movies. You can't beat those. And the other thing about the 80s, you want to talk about when music really took a flip.
Yeah, that's when it
Because
flipped.
you had your hard rockers.
Yes.
You had your ballads, and then you had your electronics that just came into play. So during the 80s, there's like 3 different types, and I've kind of picked a couple different ones here. But one of my favorite bands from the 80s, right out of the chute, 1980, Air Supply.
Okay.
Air Supply, I'm All Out of Love.
I'm lying alone with my head on the phone, thinking of you till it hurts. I know you hurt too, but what else can we do? Tormented and torn apart. I wish I could carry your smile in my heart for times when my life seems so low. It would make me believe what tomorrow could bring when today doesn't really know. Doesn't really know.
I'm all out of love. I'm so lost without you. I know you were right, believing for so long.
Yeah, Air Supply 1980s, but we got to take a quick break.
We do. That was a good song. We'll be right back.
Do you bowl like this? That's great. Do you bowl like this? That's great too. That's because whether you're a pro or you just want to have a lot of fun, at Peggle's Silver Dollar Lanes, we have a lane for you. We have galaxy bowling, gaming for kids and adults, Joe's Pizza, a full bar, darts, pool, and fresh and clean bowling shoes. Boy, does that smell nice. So come on down to Peggle Silver Dollar Lanes in Effingham, where we have a lane for you.
My name is Robin Stanford. I own Stanford Marketing. It's a promotional products business along with an embroidery business. And we do custom hats, t-shirts, anything, you name it, we can make it. People like that we do stuff in-house and we can actually make things here and that we're not contracting the work out to other places. We never say no. We always try to find a way to do it. If anybody can do it, we can do it. We are hardworking women, that is for sure. Come to Stanford Marketing in Flora for all your custom and promotional needs.
The insurance specialists have options to tailor to your needs at CSI Insurance Brokers. Experienced insurance brokers at CSI are skilled with all types of insurance plans and policies and represent many companies, including Safeco Insurance. You'll benefit from their detailed expertise, unbeatable premiums, and commitment to customer service. CSI Insurance Brokers and Safeco Insurance Company, providing affordable rates on quality insurance since 1952.
For over 50 years, at your locally owned and operated Royal King Supply in Salem and Olney, we've helped you and your neighbors enjoy an easy country lifestyle. We carry the most thorough sporting goods department around with a huge variety of hunting and fishing gear, camping equipment, and a variety of firearms for any need. Our team is here to help you find whatever you need. Open every day, it's Royal King in Salem and Olney, your locally owned farm and home store.
Okay, and we're back. Welcome back to By the Way with Beth and Stacey. Today we're talking about music, and we just in the 1980s.
We just got in the 1980s. We're going to keep on loving you with a little REO Speedwagon 1980.
You should have seen by the look in my eyes, baby, there was something missing. You should have known by the tone of my voice, maybe, but you didn't listen. You played dead, but you never played. Instead you laid still in the grass, or coiled up in innocence.
Hey,
that's
little
a good
Keep
one.
On Loving You REO Speedwagon from Champaign, Illinois.
Yes, they're from Champaign.
They are from Champaign.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah, they were a good. I don't know my records. A lot of people know records. Like, oh,
that was on a
from
movie soundtrack. Do you know what one?
Keep On Loving You. No, what is it?
I'm pretty sure it was Karate Kid.
Oh, I'm sure. Oh, yeah. Oh,
Mhm.
yeah. Well, the next one, now that you mentioned movies, is from a movie soundtrack, a little Breakfast Club.
Woo-hoo.
A little Simple Minds. Everybody
right.
loves the Breakfast Club. Don't you forget about me.
Won't you come see about me? I'll be alone, dancing, you know it, baby. Tell me your troubles and doubts, giving me everything inside and out. And love strange, so real in the dark. Think of
Yeah, good song. Love
Little-
it.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
well,
that
of
just
course, the
80s.
younger ones will know it because it was also in, where they do what's that?
What?
The movie today where they're doing it at the end and it's everybody's does, it's no music, it's all voices. Come on. With that Rebel Wilson in it, the movie. Fiddlesticks.
Sing.
I cannot
I don't know.
believe I can't. Oh, my sons are going to kill me.
Oh,
yeah, but they do
shoot.
the end of the fist pump at the end at the.
I haven't
can't
seen
remember.
any of
It's a
those.
movie. Doggone it! And they had like 3 sequels to it. But let's just finish out the 80s.
Okay.
Who would you think I'd finish out the 80s with? 1987. Who do you think I'm going to go with?
White Snake.
Almost a little Guns N' Roses.
Oh,
Sweet
yes.
Child of
Okay.
Mine. Okay, like seriously,
Okay.
a little slash right there.
I know. Yeah,
I
he
don't
can
know how
play guitar like no one else.
Oh, right, and I don't know how he played. His hair was always.
I know. I just wanted to be like, get it out of your
Get
face.
that out of your face. Are you
I mean,
kidding
I
me?
guess, but maybe, he might have been pretty smart. Like, keep hidden, and then when he went out in public, maybe he pulled it all back. And,
Right,
like,
and
put
took
it
that weird
in
hat off?
Yeah, he might have went unnoticed.
Now, we're going to fly through these next ones. I had kids in the 90s.
Okay.
So, 1999. Oh, my gosh. My husband and Matt Lovett dress up like these guys. Night at the Roxbury. From Happaway, 1993, What is Love?
Okay.
What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. What is
Night at the Roxbury,
Yeah.
the Headbangers.
Yep.
Now, I had a mad love affair with Ricky Martin. 1999. We're going to Live La Vida Loca.
Here we go.
She's into superstitions, black cats and voodoo dolls. I feel a premonition, that girl's gonna make me fall. She's into new sensations, new kicks in the candlelight.
Little Ricky Martin.
Yes.
You know, he started on General Hospital.
I did not know that either.
Yeah, he started out as a singer. I can't remember what his name was on, but I loved General Hospital, and that's so he started out as an actor first.
So you already knew him.
Oh yeah. So now let's head to a little the year 2000. So you guys have seen how music's just changed. But like I said, the 80s really flipped a switch, I think. But let's do a little Lady Gaga, Poker Face. How about it?
I wanna hold them like they do in Texas, please. Fold them, let them hit me, raise it, baby, stay with me. I love
I remember whenever Lady Gaga first came out, and I really liked her, but she did all that crazy garb and did the weird costumes. And I'm like, you are so talented. Why are you doing that? Then she hooked up with Tony Bennett. And her and Tony Bennett they did like a duet thing. And he said, drop the act. Drop the act. You're beautiful and you are a phenomenally talented. He said, get rid of the garb.
Yeah.
So that's when she dropped all that. And
But I have to say, I do think that it was a little bit genius that she made herself so crazy because
She
she
did.
got the attention.
She did.
That's what she was. She needed otherwise she could have just been blended right in with all the other people that were trying to make it, and she made herself stand out.
Yeah, she
So
did.
props to her
Yeah,
for that.
I'll tell
because
you,
the
yeah.
whole meat outfit where she dressed in nothing but raw meat, that was disgusting and the craziest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
But by golly, did she get a
Yeah.
lot of press over it, and
But
that was
he-
her goal.
But he was like, you know what? It's time to do you. Very talented. Writes every song. She's very talented.
Yeah.
Then let's do a little 2003 Outcast. Hey ya.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, My baby don't mess around because she loves me so, and this I know for sure. But does she really wanna, but can't stand to see me walk out the door? Don't try to fight the feeling, 'cause the thought alone is killing me right now. Thank God for mom and dad for sticking two together, 'cause we don't know how.
Yeah. Hey ya. Hey ya. That's right. Now we're going to go into we only have a couple more songs to do through 2010. Now, okay, so there are always people always have the discussions about which Super Bowl act is the best. Okay? A lot of people be like, it was Prince usually comes out on top.
Okay.
That one with Prince. And I love Prince too. He was really, really good. Michael Jackson stands out. But one of my favorites, Bruno Mars. And I love Bruno Mars because he's got that brass band behind him. Did you watch that Super Bowl?
Yes, I did.
Very talented boy. So Bruno Mars, 2010, Just the Way You Are.
Her eyes make the stars look like they're not shining. Her hair falls perfectly without her trying. She's so beautiful, and I tell her every day.
Yeah.
Pitch Perfect.
That was the name of the movie. That was the name of the movie she was trying to think of. Pitch Perfect.
It was.
Yes, that was good. That was a good
And
movie. I haven't seen that.
Beth brought it to my attention. I'm not a country music listener, so if we ever do this again, we'll do that. We'll track country music through the journey.
Stacey actually picked these songs. I picked some too, and then I compared my notes to hers, and we had actually picked almost the exact same songs.
The exact same songs.
So it was just, we'll go with her list, and then
Next time
But
we'll-
I could have made a very similar list of country all the way, probably back to like the 1930s, maybe 20s, when
That might be
Hank
a fun-
Williams. I mean, he's about the earliest that I
I'm
know.
a Hank Jr. fan all the way.
Yeah.
But so our last song that we're going to bring to you, 2016, and I like Lady Antebellum. I like this song, American Honey.
She grew up on the side of the road where the church bells ring and strong love grows. She grew up good, she grew up slow, like American honey.
Yeah, that's
That's a
American.
good song.
That
Yeah.
Lady Antebellum's good. I'm gonna have to. I like some country music today. I like I like Carrie Underwood. I like Martina McBride. I like Faith Hill. I love Dolly Parton. But like as far as like I don't really listen to a lot of. I started with my sisters and I went to a Garth Brooks concert and I really liked it. But as far as that, I never listened to anything.
I was country when country wasn't cool. I love Barbara Mandrell. She sang that.
I love that TV show too, the Mandrell Sisters.
Okay, I don't know that, but I know their
You didn't
music.
watch the show, yeah?
No, it must not have been on reruns.
Yeah, they're like isn't she like her family from Fairfield?
Yeah, they are.
They're from Fairfield.
Yeah,
Wonder if she ever
I met
comes
their
back.
cousin. She used to.
How interesting.
I don't know.
Well, I hope you enjoyed our musical journey
Yes.
from 1900 to the 2016, and we have a little rules, and I like my rules that I found
Okay,
this
what's
week.
today's rule to live by?
Rules to live by. Get this: over prepare, but then go with the flow.
Oh.
Yeah, over prepare, but then go with the flow.
I skip the first part. I don't over prepare.
Yeah.
I just go with the flow.
I think that I'm kind of like right there in the. I think I do a little bit of both. I'm usually
good.
prepared for what I want to do.
Well, I would say that I'm prepared. I don't know that I'm ever over prepared.
Wonder what that means. Over prepare.
I don't know. It means nothing.
Go
to
the
me.
extra mile.
It means nothing.
If it means go the extra mile, then I'm going to have to say probably no.
Okay.
Whatever. I don't know. Over prepare, but then just go with the flow. And I like going with the flow because you never know what's going to happen. I don't
That's
like
right.
everything to be so here.
Mhm.
I do. I like to little just.
I think to be happy in life, you have to be able to go with the flow a little bit.
Agreed.
Those people that are super uptight, have anxiety, and are worried about constantly whatever the rule is, making sure you do it just on the dot and everything line up with how
Agreed.
it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
I feel like those people are so tight on the inside that they're not truly happy.
Don't be wound up too tight.
Don't be wound up too tight.
Well, that's
Go with
our
the
show
flow.
today. Well, I hope you enjoyed our musical journey.
It was so fun. I
It was
enjoyed
great.
it.
I loved it.
Yes. So anyway, we'll see you next time. And thank you for joining us on By the Way with Beth and Stacey.
God bless you. Have a good day.